It's a bit of a tough adjustment in our house, but it's good. I mean, I have two other daughters, so my oldest is very into the baby, but my middle child, not so much. But it was meant for my husband, but I borrowed it.
His suit?
It was meant for him to wear, but it's so pretty. Look at it. You guys are not getting it in the shot.
She said, just read it, because I was looking for movies that could be commercial and speak to the human experience. And
Were you reading romance novels?
And I had never read a romance novel.
Never?
And she said, just trust me, read it. And by the end of the book, I couldn't even read the text on the page because I was crying so much. My wife was in bed next to me and I got snot coming out of my nose.
Welcome back to Pop Flash, the ultimate hotspot for all things Hollywood, where jaw-dropping scandals meet the most explosive drama you'll find anywhere. And today's story? It's a seismic legal battle that's shaking Tinseltown to its core. Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni are locked in a $400 million defamation lawsuit that's got the entire industry buzzing with speculation and intrigue. Let's pull back the velvet curtain and dive into this blockbuster controversy. First, let's talk about the lawsuit itself. Blake Lively, the quintessential darling of Hollywood, is now entangled in one of the biggest legal showdowns we've seen in years. The price tag? A staggering $400 million. And who's behind this jaw-dropping claim? None other than Justin Baldoni, the director she worked with on their highly anticipated and now highly controversial film. This isn't just another celebrity feud. It's a battle of two powerhouses fighting for their reputations, careers, and legacies in the ever-unforgiving world of entertainment. At the center of this fiery clash lies a bitter dispute over creative vision. Lively, celebrated for her savvy instincts and an eye for what audiences crave, pushed hard for a slick, modern, and marketable take on the project. But Baldoni? He was adamant about staying true to the heart-wrenching depth and raw emotional soul of the original novel. This wasn't just a disagreement, it was a creative collision of epic proportions. Tensions boiled over, egos clashed, and what started as artistic differences erupted into a full-scale war now playing out in the public eye, and in courtrooms. But wait, there's more. Just when you thought the drama couldn't get any juicier, enter the leaked messages. Yes, the plot has thickened with the sudden appearance of texts and emails that have thrown gasoline on this already raging fire. These private exchanges allegedly show Blake Lively backing the very creative changes she later spoke out against. The contradiction is glaring, and it's left fans reeling. Could this be the smoking gun that shifts the entire narrative? These revelations have sent shockwaves through the case, turning up the heat and casting serious doubt on Lively's side of the story. The stakes just got a whole lot higher. For both stars, this legal battle isn't just about money, it's about survival in the cutthroat world of Hollywood. Blake Lively, the picture of poise and perfection, is now at risk of losing her carefully crafted image as America's sweetheart. Her reputation as a relatable and trustworthy A-lister hangs in the balance, and one wrong move could send it all crashing down. On the other side, Justin Baldoni is in full defense mode, fighting tooth and nail to preserve his standing as a director who values authenticity and refuses to compromise his artistic vision. For both of them, this isn't just a court case. It's an all-or-nothing gamble, with their careers on the line. And if that wasn't enough, enter Ryan Reynolds, the ultimate wild card in this saga. Reports suggest that Reynolds, Lively's husband, and one of Hollywood's biggest power players, played a significant role behind the scenes. Allegedly, his influence helped shape some of the creative decisions that sparked the fallout. Could his involvement have tipped the scales and escalated the already fraught tension between Lively and Baldoni? This bombshell revelation has only added more fuel to the speculative fire, sending media outlets into overdrive. And let's not forget the public's role in all this. The reaction from fans and critics has been absolutely electric. Social media has erupted into a battlefield, with hashtags, viral threads, and heated debates dominating every platform. Supporters of Lively are championing her vision for a fresh, modern take, while Baldoni's defenders are applauding his commitment to preserving the story's heart and soul. The divide is intense, and the court of public opinion is more polarized than ever. Everyone's watching, everyone's talking, and no one can agree on who's right. So, what happens next? The stakes have never been higher, and the potential outcomes are as unpredictable as they are dramatic. A decisive court victory for either Blake Lively or Justin Baldoni could shake up Hollywood in ways we've never seen before, setting a precedent for how creative disputes are handled in an industry built on fragile egos and high-stakes collaborations. But let's not overlook the possibility of a settlement, a quieter resolution that might spare both parties further humiliation but would undoubtedly leave lasting scars. And there's an ever-looming third option: mutual destruction. The fallout could leave both their careers bruised, battered, and struggling to recover, a nightmare scenario neither wants but may find impossible to escape. And then there's the film itself, the centerpiece of this entire ordeal. Its future is hanging by a thread, suspended over the swirling storm of controversy. Will audiences embrace the movie, or will this legal drama cast too long a shadow for anyone to see past? Even if the lawsuit is resolved, the lingering buzz surrounding this scandal could tarnish its reception, from critical reviews to box office sales. After all, when art is overshadowed by off-screen chaos, separating fiction from reality becomes a challenge for even the most loyal fans. Will viewers be able to immerse themselves in the story, or will the courtroom spectacle dominate their minds? Zooming out, this case shines a glaring spotlight on a recurring theme in Hollywood: the volatile cocktail of public disputes, creative clashes, and the relentless pressure of fame. It's a stark reminder that behind the glamour lies a world where a single disagreement can explode into a headline-grabbing fiasco. For stars and filmmakers alike, the stakes are always dangerously high, and one wrong move can set off a chain reaction that spirals out of control. At its heart, this lawsuit delves into questions that strike at the core of Hollywood's glittering facade. Whose truth will prevail? Will the court side with Lively's claims or Baldoni's perspective? How does the industry draw the line between honoring creative freedom and upholding contractual commitments? And perhaps most intriguingly, what does this case reveal about the intense, often messy process of collaboration in a cutthroat industry? These aren't just questions for the courtroom, they're reflections of a broader struggle within Hollywood itself. And as this gripping drama continues to unfold, one thing is certain: all eyes are on the players in this saga. The tension is palpable, the stakes are sky high, and the end is far from written. Here at Pop Flash, we're committed to keeping you in the loop with every jaw-dropping twist and turn. If you've enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's latest showdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Trust us, you don't want to miss a single update on this roller coaster of a story. Stay tuned, because the next chapter in this Hollywood saga is just around the corner. Until then, we'll see you in the next one. So what happens next? The potential outcomes are nothing short of explosive, with the fate of two Hollywood heavyweights hanging in the balance. A decisive court victory for either side wouldn't just settle this legal feud. It could set a groundbreaking precedent for how disputes like these are handled in Tinseltown. But what if the courtroom drama ends with a settlement? While it might offer a quieter way out, the scars left behind could run deep, leaving both Lively and Baldoni with reputations to rebuild. And let's not forget the most devastating possibility: a no-win scenario where both careers take a hit, tarnishing their legacies in ways that could prove irreparable. Then there's the film itself, caught in the crossfire of this whirlwind controversy. Its future now teeters on the edge of uncertainty. Will the drama surrounding its creators overshadow the story it's trying to tell? Even if the lawsuit finds resolution, the echoes of this very public spat could haunt the movie's release, casting doubt over its ability to perform at the box office or resonate with audiences. After all, how can fans lose themselves in the magic of cinema when the off-screen spectacle is impossible to ignore? Looking at the bigger picture, this case throws a glaring spotlight on a recurring theme in Hollywood: the volatile cocktail of creative clashes, public feuds, and the relentless pursuit of fame. It's a stark reminder of just how quickly a disagreement can morph into a full-blown scandal that shakes the industry to its core. The stakes are always sky high, and when the gloves come off, even the brightest stars can find themselves caught in the fallout. At its heart, this lawsuit raises questions that cut to the very essence of Hollywood's inner workings. Whose version of events will the court believe? Where do we draw the line between artistic freedom and honoring contractual commitments? And perhaps most importantly, what does this high-profile dispute reveal about the fragile balance of power in an industry that thrives on collaboration but is often rife with conflict?